Get ready for some baseball action, because Michael Busch hit the RBI single in the 10th inning as the Chicago Cubs clinched a thrilling 3-2 victory over the Cincinnati Reds, marking their 7th straight win.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
We dive into the exciting 9th inning where pinch hitter Michael Conforto delivered a massive solo home run to seal the deal for the Cubs, continuing their incredible rally against the Reds. But the story doesn't end there. The Chicago Cubs have achieved something truly historic, completing a comeback win in 10 innings, which is their 2nd consecutive walk-off victory, something they haven't done in 5 years. And to wrap up this incredible night, we look at the overall season trajectory as the Cubs enter Wednesday with a 24-12 record. And stick around because we have more breaking sports news coming up. The Chicago Cubs secured their 7th consecutive victory over the Cincinnati Reds, 3-2, in a dramatic finish that saw Michael Busch drive in the winning run in the 10th inning. The victory marks a significant rally for the Cubs, who have extended their winning streak to 17 in 20 games. Busch delivered the decisive hit, grounding a single up the middle to shortstop Ellie De La Cruz against Sam Moll, which broke a tense game. Dansby Swanson scored from second to seal the win. The contest was a high-scoring affair. The Cubs had previously scored 2 runs in the 9th inning on Monday to edge out the Reds. The Reds, meanwhile, had suffered a season-high 5 consecutive losses. The 9th inning proved particularly eventful as Reds closer Emilio Pagan struggled significantly, falling to the ground clutching his left hamstring after throwing one pitch to Nico Hoerner. The inning saw Jose Franco walk Hoerner before retiring Alex Bregman on a line drive to left. Ian Happ followed, setting the stage with runners on first and second. Franco then managed to escape the jam by retiring Seiya Suzuki on a pop to second and Dansby Swanson on a fly to right. Earlier in the game, the Cubs faced adversity. J.J. Bleday gave the Reds an early 1-0 lead in the first inning with a drive to right, marking his 2nd home run in as many nights. The Cubs rallied in the middle innings, with Nathaniel Lowe driving in a run in the 6th inning to make it 2-0, while Andrew Abbott pitched a shutout into the 6th, allowing only 4 hits in 5 2/3 innings. Alex Bregman helped cut the deficit to 2-1 in the 7th inning with an RBI single against Connor Phillips. Busch tied the game in the 8th with a powerful 427-foot drive to right center off Tony Santillan, but the Cubs ultimately fell short for the 4th time in 20 games. For the pitching staff, RHP Brady Singer started for Cincinnati with a 2-2 record and a 5.57 ERA, while RHP Colin Rea pitched for Chicago with a 4-1 record and a 4.41 ERA. The Chicago Cubs secured a hard-fought 5-4 victory over the Cincinnati Reds on Monday night, extending their winning streak to 6 consecutive wins. The pivotal moment came in the 9th inning when pinch hitter Michael Conforto delivered a solo home run, capping a dramatic rally for the team. The offensive firepower was evident, highlighted by Seiya Suzuki, who blasted a 455-foot home run to lead the NL Central, improving their record to 23-12 with their 16th win in 19 games. The Cubs are enjoying a dominant home run streak, having won 12 games in a row at Wrigley Field, their best run since a 14-game streak in 2008. The game featured key offensive contributions from Pete Crow Armstrong, who tripled in the 9th inning off Emilio Pagan, and a sacrifice fly from Nico Hoerner. Conforto's decisive home run provided the insurance needed to clinch the win. The contest was marked by weather delays, as the game started an hour and 40 minutes behind schedule due to a thunderstorm. Earlier in the game, the Cubs faced adversity, trailing 3-0 in the 4th inning before Seiya Suzuki tied the score with a 3-run drive off Chase Petty, Chicago's longest home run of the season. On the mound for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera pitched 6 innings, allowing 3 runs and 9 hits, including a home run to J.J. Bleday in the 3rd inning and a 2-run drive to Kebrian Hayes in the 4th. In the pitching changes, Cubs right-hander Jameson Taillon entered the game, looking to secure his second consecutive start. The Reds brought in left-hander Andrew Abbott for the remainder of the game. The Chicago Cubs secured a rare comeback victory over the Cincinnati Reds on Tuesday night, completing a dramatic 10-inning win thanks to a single by Michael Busch up the middle. This marks the team's second consecutive walk-off victory, an achievement they have not experienced in 5 years. Entering Wednesday, the Cubs begin their 2026 campaign with a strong 20-12 record, doubling their total wins over losses. This remarkable record swing has only occurred 2 other times since 1920, in 1969 and 2016. Manager Craig Counsell is reportedly managing the lineup aggressively, yielding positive results. Despite previous pitching injuries affecting the rotation and bullpen, the team is showing collective strength, leading opponents to increasingly dread facing the Chicago Cubs. With a 24-12 record, the Cubs now hold the third-best record in baseball, trailing only the Atlanta Braves, 26-11, and the New York Yankees, 25-11. This places them in second place for win percentage within the National League. Furthermore, the team maintains a 2.5-game lead over the St. Louis Cardinals in their division. The Cubs have concluded their 4-game series against the Cincinnati Reds and are set for a demanding stretch ahead, visiting the Texas Rangers, Atlanta Braves, and Chicago White Sox consecutively before returning home for their first game of the season against the Milwaukee Brewers. Opposing teams must prepare for a deep 9-man lineup, significant power from the bench, and an unpredictable bullpen, signaling a significant shift in momentum on the north side of Chicago. The Chicago Cubs secured their 7th consecutive victory against the Cincinnati Reds on Tuesday, winning 3-2 in a dramatic 10th-inning affair. Michael Busch delivered the decisive blow, singling in the winning run after tying the game with a solo home run in the 8th inning. Busch then drove an automatic runner Dansby Swanson from second base with a single to center field off Sam Moll, sealing the second consecutive walk-off win for the Cubs. The Cubs extended their dominant run, achieving a remarkable streak of 13 straight wins at Wrigley Field, the team's longest home winning streak since 2008. Ryan Rollison pitched a scoreless 10th inning to complete the shutout effort. The Reds struggled to find offense, with J.J. Bleday and Nathaniel Lowe each hitting solo home runs, marking the 5th straight loss for Cincinnati. The Reds had taken an early lead in the first inning with a solo homer from Bleday against Jameson Taillon. In the middle innings, the Cubs managed to put runners on base, but Reds starter Andrew Abbott held firm, pitching 5 2/3 scoreless innings, allowing only 4 hits, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. The Reds found a moment of momentum in the 6th inning when Nathaniel Lowe hit a solo home run to right field, extending their lead. The Cubs managed to score in the 7th, with Pete Crow Armstrong scoring from second on a single by Alex Bregman, pushing the Cubs ahead by 1 run. The game remained tight until the 8th inning, when Michael Busch hit a 3rd solo home run, tying the game with 1 out, setting the stage for the dramatic finish. The Reds' bullpen ultimately faltered in the 9th, as reliever Emilio Pagan exited after throwing only 1 pitch, reportedly due to a left hamstring injury.